Good morning, children. We are discussing social problems, and in this part, we are going to discuss the problem of poverty. Poverty is one of the most widespread socio-economic problems in India. It is indeed a common problem being faced with most of the underdeveloped and the developing countries of the world. Poverty has been the root cause of many of the problems. And we see that the problem of poverty is very closely linked up with the problem of unemployment. Poverty and unemployment, the twin social problems, are found throughout the length and breadth of this land, means our country India. The study of poverty invites invariably a number of questions like what is poverty, what are the causes of poverty, how to measure poverty, what are the social effects of poverty, and what are the effective solutions to poverty. Let us begin with the definition of poverty. First definition was given by Gillen and Gillen. He says, poverty is that condition in which a person, either because of inadequate income or unwise expenditures, does not maintain a scale of living high enough to provide for his physical and mental efficiency and to enable him and his natural dependents to function usefully according to the standards of the society of which he is a member. Then, after that, we should know what is poverty line. The Indian Planning Commission defined poverty line on the basis of nutritional requirements of 2,400 calories per person per day for rural areas and 2,100 calories per person per day for urban areas. So if it is below that, it is called poverty line, means the people are below poverty line. The poverty is of two kinds. The first kind is called absolute poverty and second is called relative poverty. What is absolute poverty? Absolute poverty is also known as subsistence poverty. It means if a man is unable to meet the physical needs like food, clothing, shelter, health needs, etc., that is called absolute poverty. Means a person is really poor. Then second type is relative poverty. Relative poverty is measured in terms of judgments by members of a particular society. Every person is a member of some society or some group. If that person is poorer than other members of the same group, that is called relative poverty. For example, in your family, everyone has a car, but you have a two-wheeler. Then it will be called relative poverty because you are poorer than other members of your family. Now let us discuss the reasons for poverty in India or the causes of poverty in India. First reason is increased rate of rising population. Because of rising population, it is difficult for a country to maintain the standard of living for all the people and it causes poverty in India. Second is less productivity in agriculture. Our agricultural sector is in backward condition and the productivity level is very low, which causes poverty in the rural areas. Next is less utilization of resource. We have resources, it means we have natural resources, but we are unable to utilize them. It is another cause of poverty. Then, a short rate of economic development. Our economy is still developing economy, and our economic development is very slow. And this is also another cause of poverty. Next, increasing price rise. Day by day we see that the prices of the commodities are rising, so everyone is unable to afford those rising prices, and it causes poverty. Next cause is unemployment. Many of the people in our country are unemployed because of illiteracy, because of their physical conditions, or because of many other things. So this unemployment is lack of income, which causes poverty in India. Next is the social factors. In India, caste system, inheritance law, rigid traditions and customs are prevailing, and they are the hindrances in the way of faster development and have aggravated the problem of poverty, because the people are indulged in these systems only. Next is the political factors. We all know that India was ruled by East India Company, and they exploited our natural resources to suit their interest and weaken the industrial base of Indian economy. And still we are facing some political problems which causes poverty. Next is unequal distribution of income. All the sectors of India are not getting the equal share of income. We see that the rural areas are still backward because of low income. On the other hand, urban sectors are having higher income. So because of this unequal distribution of income, most of the people who are really poor because of the low income. Then the last point is regional poverty. All the regions of India are not equally good or not equally poor. India is divided by inappropriate proportions of poor in some states, like the states of Nagaland, Orissa, Bihar, etc. is greater than the other states, means they are poorer than the other states. So all these are the causes of poverty prevailing in India. Now let us discuss some of the suggestions to remove the poverty from India. The first reason is and it should be population control. Population in India has been increasing rapidly, and which is causing poverty. So first of all, the population should be controlled. Second is increase in employment. Special measures should be taken to solve the problems of unemployment and disguised unemployment. Then equal distribution of income. The distribution of income should be equal for all the sectors, whether they are the agricultural sectors or industrial sectors. Then regional poverty should be removed. All the states should be developed equally, especially the states which are backward. Next is the problem of distribution, because the distribution is not equal. The public distribution system should be strengthened to remove poverty, and poor sections should get food grains at subsidized rates and in ample quantity in order to remove poverty from there. Then next is fulfillment of minimum needs of the poor. Government should take suitable steps to meet minimum needs of the poor. For example, supply of drinking water and provision of primary health centers, etc. And another thing may be the primary education. Then increase in the productivity of the poor. To remove poverty, it is necessary to increase productivity of the poor. The poor should be given more employment in order to remove their poverty. Then next measure may be changes in techniques of production. India should adopt labor-intensive techniques of production where the unskilled workers or the labor class should get more and more jobs. Next is increase in the rate of growth. As you know that the growth rate of our population is very slow, so it should be higher in order to provide good jobs to all the people and to remove poverty from India. And lastly, there are some anti-poverty programs which have been initiated by the government of India. For example, IRDP, Integrated Rural Development Program, then TRY-SEM, it means Training of Rural Youth for Self-Employment, GRY, Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, to provide employment for 50 to 100 days, then NREP, National Rural Employment Program, and many other programs have been initiated, and all these programs points towards the employment, especially to the rural people, to the backward people and to the poor people. So all these are the measures and suggestions to remove poverty from India.